Good day everyone, I am Giselle Turan. I'm going to report my assigned topic, which is security threats to internet services. The rise of the internet and telecommunications benefits businesses but also exposes them to security threats. A threat is anything that can harm a computer system, causing potential loss or damage. Examples include adware and Trojan malware, which can slow down operations or corrupt system as technology evolves. Security threats continue to grow and become more sophisticated. So, this is about the risk businesses face when using the internet. While the internet helps businesses grow and communicate better, it also comes with threats that can harm their system. A threat refers to anything that can damage or disrupt a computer system. So example include katong adware o Trojan malware. So ang adware is unwanted programs that display annoying ads and can slow down the system. While katong Trojan malware kay a type of a virus that pretends to be harmless but can damage or steal data. So as technology improves, these threats also become more advanced and harder to detect. So businesses need to invest in strong security measures to protect their system. And next is the types of computer security threats and most common internet threats. So first is a computer virus. A computer virus is among the most common threats against cybersecurity. So ang computer virus is kanang harmful ni siya nga program that spreads by attaching itself to files or software. So it can delete data, slow down your system, or make your computer crash. Second, rogue security software. Scammers have found a way to manipulate users' fears of computer viruses to their advantage through fraud. So, ang kani is ang fake antivirus programs that scares users by showing fake virus warnings. It tricks people into paying for useless or harmful software. Third, Trojan horse. A computer Trojan is a malicious software or a code that disguises itself as a genuine program, fooling users to install it. So, kani is a program that looks useful or harmless but contains harmful code. So, once ma-install ni siya, so it can steal data or give hackers access to your system. Ang fourth is adware and spyware. So adware is any software that could track a user's browsing behavior and through that suggests advertisement through pop-ups. On the other hand, spyware is installed on a user's computer without his or her knowledge and consent. So, ang kaning adwares shows annoying pop-up ads and tracks your browsing habits to send target ads. While ang kaning spyware secretly collects your data like password or browsing history and sends it to hackers. So, fifth ang computer worm. A computer worm is a form of malware that replicates itself quickly through contact list of infected computers. So, ang kani is kanang a type of malware that spreads across computers by copying itself. It doesn't need a host file and can slow down or crash networks by overloading them. 6. DOS and DDoS attacks. Denial of service or DOS is caused by a computer system connected to the internet. While ang DDoS, distributed denial of service or DDoS attack, on the other hand, is more powerful than DOS attack. So a denial of service or DOS attack floods a system with requests, making it slow or unavailable. While ang kaning distributed denial of service or DDoS uses multiply devices to attack the system at the same time. So next is ang 7 or phishing. So phishing involves collecting sensitive users' information, which are usually passwords and credit card numbers. This is cyber criminals send fake emails or create fake websites to trick people into sharing sensitive information like password or credit card details. 8 is ang rootkit. A rootkit allows a hacker to obtain administrative access on a user's computer and or network. So ang kani is usa ni siya ka hidden program that lets hacker take full control of the computer or network. It very hard to detect and remove. And 9 is SQL injection attack. This form of attack is considered one of the most harmful issues against data confidentiality. Ang kani is ang mga hackers is maka-insert og malicious code into a website database to access sensitive data. It often used to steal personal or financial information. So 10 is man-in-the-middle attack. So this type of attack allows a hacker to tap and listen to conversations between two people. So kani is anang hackers mo intercept communication between sa two people or system. So they can steal kanang information or change messages without being detected. So 11 is ang spam. It is a reality that most email accounts come with junk mail or commonly used term spam folder. So ang kani is ang mga unwanted and repetitive emails often containing advertisement or scams. So this can fill up your inbox or even contain harmful links. So next ang ka-12, keyloggers. It is similar to spyware through which a keylogger records a user's keyboard actions. So, ang kaning keyloggers is programs that can record everything you type, like password or messages. So, ang hacker use this to steal sensitive information without your knowledge. So the last is farming. So it is a more complicated version phishing which misuses the domain name system or DNS. So ang kaning farming is when hackers change the website addresses in your computer's system to send you to fake websites even if you type the correct website name. So these fake sites can steal your personal information like password or credit cards details. So that's all. Thank you.